My name is Patrick Leary, and I'm with the Office of Township Services with Salt Lake County. And I want to welcome everyone, and I want to thank everyone for their hard work bringing this project together. This project is something long in making, and it came to our attention through the efforts of the Sheriff's Office, who brought this old baseball field to our attention because it had fallen into disrepair. At the Office of Township Services, we focus upon small things in communities that make big differences, such as the park you see today. But we can't do it alone. And the people behind us, from the mayor's office, from the sheriff's staff with Jackie Biskupski, who helped bring the Honorary Colonels Association to this project, to the sheriff, to Senator Maine, to the community council, and to the members of the Kearns Pony League, who've owned this park and turned it over to the county for its redevelopment. We appreciate all the efforts of the individuals here today and are very proud of the work that has been done to rechristen this park. Now I'd like to turn the time over to Mayor Ben Mcadams, and we'll hear from Sheriff Winder and Senator Maine as well. Mayor?
Thank you. Well, thank you. Thank you for being out here today on this wonderful summer morning to celebrate this new beginning for this park right here in the Kearns neighborhood. Years ago, this Bruce Field started out as a safe and a fun gathering place for Kearns families. But then, over time, the park became run down and inviting to drug use and other criminal activity that was happening right here. That all changed a little over a year ago when Salt Lake County was approached by the Unified Police Department with the offer of a partnership to turn things around. And as I was saying to the sheriff, this is a model for how we want to fight crime in Kearns. To get the Bruce Field renovation project moving, the sheriff and the UPD also engaged the Kearns Pony League and the Salt Lake Honorary Colonels. The day we first got to work out here was an unusual work day for me and the sheriff, I'm sure. We personally got to break up old concrete using the excavators, and it was fun. Showed how little we know about excavating and running.
How little you know, okay. Mayor. Pretty good in the thing. Go on.
Yeah, okay. And after that, we let the real experts come in and do the demolition work. Salt Lake County Township Services oversaw this project, working closely with members of the Kearns Township, who are here with us today, Kearns Township community, with County Parks and Rec, and the Unified Police Department. So it's a true project of collaboration to meet multiple goals for our community here in Kearns. The county's Parks and Rec Department did what they do best. They built this park, led by project manager Andrea Sorensen, and Parks and Rec will continue to maintain the park. So what we see here today behind us is the final product of that collaboration. What used to be a forgotten and dangerous park is now a community treasure where new family memories can be made and games can be played and community can come together. So I want to thank again Salt Lake County Township Executive Patrick Leary and his office for prioritizing this project so families can feel safe here again today. I also need to thank Sheriff Winder and your officers for always being such valuable partners as we build safe and healthier communities. Thank you. Sheriff.
Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm both honored and moved to be here today, and I mean that literally. You know, in our communities, and I will venture to say in our world today, we suffer from a real problem, and that problem is the inability to find solutions. We tend to look for problems and focus on problems, and this is a classic example, in fact, a true metaphor. What the mayor alluded to here was in the Kearns community, this used to be a valuable asset that everybody enjoyed, but infighting and problems erupted and some decisions just simply couldn't be made. And so what was a treasure started to deteriorate and became fallow. It became a real eyesore. And once it became an eyesore, what a lot of people chose to do was to drive by it every day and complain and to continue to argue about why it was in that condition. And again, that is a metaphor for our communities. We can drive by problems every day and we can complain, or we can stop and we can do something about it. And here in the Bruce Field experience, a group of individuals that the mayor has just identified actually decided to do something about a problem. We got together, we put our heads together from diverse communities and diverse backgrounds, and we talked about what can be done. And one of the first places we went to was to magnanimous individuals in our community, individuals who are concerned with our community, the honorary colonels. We approached them and said, we need some seed money to start solving this problem. And without hesitation, they immediately brought out heavy equipment and brought dollars. And it was as soon as we started to see that first glimmer of solution when the juices really started to get going. Everybody got engaged now because we could see the outcome. We could see the solution was underway. No more focusing on the problems, instead focusing on the outcome. And this is what has been achieved. And when problems are solved, it isn't just that problem that is overcome, it has a positive effect. In this area, in 2013 and 2014, we had crimes exceeding 16 to 1,800. We just pulled the statistics for this area for this last year to date, and we are at 700. Now, I'm not naive enough to ascribe only the park as the solution. No, it's the hard work of the men and women who police this area and other issues. But clearly, ladies and gentlemen, people tend to behave and react better when their community is in a proper state of repair and a beautiful state. This park has made a difference and will continue to make a difference. And I want to say today, I don't know if Mr. Polson, one of our honorary colonels, Brett and Stan Polson are here today from the Honorary Colonels Association. Would you gentlemen like to say something? Because it's really a large part of their efforts.
We just like to give money. You guys do the work.
Well, you heard it. They're going to give money. Mike Drury, who just snuck up on me here, the president of the Honorary Colonels. Mike, you want to come up and say a few words here?
Thanks. Thanks. We're the real person that's kind of involved, or a couple of people that are involved here. Bill Wortham, the previous past president of the Honorary Colonels, was instrumental. Also, John Cameron of Cameron Construction kind of took the reins heading up the project. And that's what the Colonels is about. We're our supporting organization for the sheriff and initiatives that are not funded by his current budget, that we have private individuals such as the Polsons and other people in our organization to help fund those privately. So we're really excited. This is a big thing for us to see this come together and make such an impact on the community. So we're excited to support the sheriff and other future initiatives just like this.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. Come here. Come here. Thank you very much. I am so excited. I was raised in Kearns. Hardy people are raised in Kearns. And I'm so delighted that this has happened. This was prosperous. There were baseball leagues, there were kids. Look at the kids over here. All kinds of excitement for years. As this community has gone older, we had to change, and it was in disarray. And people in the last few years have tried to come and save it, but there wasn't enough juice until Salt Lake County came with the Colonels and made it happen. This is a glorious place. This little township is wonderful. There's lots of pride, there's deep feelings, and there's long roots, as mine. I'm proud to represent Kearns, Taylorsville, and West Valley. Welcome to God's country, and tell everybody, love Kearns, come out and play on our wonderful parks. We are growing, we are the best.
Come on up. Make sure you introduce yourself. Come on up.
Come here. Okay, my right hand, my left hand here. I want you to know that when Jackie called me, I'm the president, Leslie DeYoung, of the Kearns Pony Baseball League. And when Jackie called me and said that this whole organization, all these people came together to help this field to be turned into something as beautiful as it is, I give her 1,000% credit for being the organizer and helping us. Very, very strong in the way that she's led us and led the whole group in getting this whole project accomplished. we are just so happy. We've tried for years. Our heart and soul went into this place to make this a great community place for the kids in this area. And it's actually finally happened now. And I just wanted to say thank you to everybody, all of you guys, everybody that's helped us. And I hope that the community will just come out and enjoy this. And thank you very much. So thank you, Jackie.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to sign this group is going to sign some soccer balls over here to commemorate today. And the community is coming together on Saturday evening at this park at 6 p.m. for a party, a neighborhood party. There'll be food and bounce houses and all kinds of stuff, so everyone is welcome to come back on Saturday night. Okay? We're gonna have the first kick. Okay, let's go line up the first kick. Woo!